Tommy Clack, and I am the volunteer president of the Walker Heroes Veterans War Memorial, and what we're going to present to you in this video is the Walker Heroes, a 900-foot long memorial, and what you see behind me is the map depicting what will be out here once we've completed this project. As we go through today, you'll see $2.8 million currently finished in terms of infrastructure and what is out here. We have multiple projects that are in need of massive repairs, and in this video we're going to show you what needs to be done and why we need your support. And I hope that you'll get involved with us, and thank you for helping us get this accomplished. Okay, we're at the site of one of our major repair projects as part of what we're calling our restoration project out at the Walker Heroes Memorial. This is a fountain that started operating in 2004. It ran 24/7, 365 days a year, and actually died in June of 2015. So our number one project out here is to redo the fountain that you see here in terms of how bad its inside is, and then the in-ground control box. But roughly this is a $27,000 project. Once we're finished, this will have a red, white, and blue theme and would be a lot more aesthetically pleasing to this memorial. As part of the fountain repair, what you see here is our in-ground control box. Its sump pump is failed, along with all the electrical apparatuses inside, and the whole interior needs to be redone. So as part of the fountain repair, as part of our restoration project, this in-ground box along with the fountain will be totally renovated and will be totally functional, and we will end up with a maintenance contract on so this doesn't happen again.
Hi, my name is Darren Riggs, one of the board members of the Walker Heroes Veterans War Memorial. One of the 11 projects that we're trying to get funding for to make repairs on is up here at the top of the archway. As you can see down here by this light, there's openings and gaps, and we're getting water up through here. The whole top of the arch is not sealed. We're getting more moisture through there and causing mold and mildew on the bottom side that we will address in another part of the video. As you can see up top here, you can see the mold from the water leaking from the top that we had pointed out earlier, and some of the other erosion issues on here. Here are also the mossy spots that I was talking about from the leaking up on top. Here's one of the other projects we have out of the 11 is a drainage issue. As you can see, the water is not draining properly. It's coming over here and flooding out these lights and killing everything that we end up planting in this area here. And if you can see behind you, there's a drain that it's supposed to be draining towards.
I'm Bob Atkinson. I'm on the board at the Walker Heroes Veterans War Memorial, and I'd like to point out one of the 11 projects we need to repair. This is the pavers. The pavers are wearing. We need to remove and repaint the pavers and put epoxy on so they last. This is some of the pavers that are real bad shape. We would like the pavers to look like this one here, Governor Deals. That's what we're trying to do.
My name is Buddy Roebuck. I'm one of the directors for the Veterans Park, the War Memorial, and I'm here to talk about one of 11 projects in an upgrade to get the park, the memorial, back in the shape it should be in. As you can tell by the writing up here above my head, it kind of blends in with the rock. We need to change the color of it so it stands out and it's easy to read.
All right, and here's one of the other major projects that we're trying to get funding for out of the 11 is the grouting on our marble here up on top. As you can see, it's coming out, and that is making these shift and becoming an issue. So we need to get these fixed also.
My name is Jessie Brown, and I'm a member of the Board of Directors for Walk of Heroes Veterans War Memorial. And I'm here today to talk about just one of the 11 projects that we have underway for a restoration large project that we have ongoing. And one of them is to pressure wash this entire complex, which is 1,200 feet. And one of those you will see here, the mildew that is on the stone here on both sides and throughout the complex, whether it's on the pavers, the walkways, and that is one of our major concerns. And setting up a program to maintain everything so this will not happen again due to weather and outside influence again.
This is one of the 70 timelines that tell where and when we sent troops to different parts of the world. You can see here that the lettering has faded. One of our projects is to repaint these and epoxy them so they last longer.
My name is Jessie Brown. I'm a member of the Board of Directors for the Walk of Heroes Veterans War Memorial. And I'm here today to point out just one restoration project that we have ongoing. It's one of 11. Keep the Veterans War Memorial in the condition it should be to honor our veterans. One of these is the electrical system. You will see that the entire system is similar to something like this, that through the entire unit, 1,200 feet of the complex needs to be replaced. Here is another example I would like to show you of the electrical problems that we have. As an example, there's water standing in there. We see this throughout the complex with a lot of the electrical units, and then I'll step right over here and show you another culprit, we might call it, by Mother Nature. Then we have ants all over the complex that get into these outlets, and of course that makes them useless, and they will have to be repaired. I'm here to show you just one more problem we have with the electrical system here at the Veterans War Memorial, and is it that the plates are falling off due to the elements, and a lot of them are outside, and therefore many of them cannot be used. As I said, they are out in the elements, and throughout this 1,200 feet complex, once all the restoration projects have been completed, then a maintenance program will be set up to check all of this electrical system periodically to make sure it is in operating condition.
Our plaques here have, over time, have aged and need to be severely cleaned. And this is just one. We have some more up here on the stage that I'm going to move to. This is one of the newer plaques that's in reference to the plaque I just showed you. This is one of the newer ones. You can tell the difference in the contrast. As well as the 6 plaques above my head need to be refurbished also. And another separate project from this is the lighting. None of the lighting that light up the plaques up above work. Those need to be replaced and changed out.